Hello guys, it's Sammy here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to create a birthday design just like the one you are seeing on your screen right now. Okay, so I made this design for a friend this month. Alright, so I'll be showing you the step and the processes I used to achieve this design using Pixellab on my smartphone. Alright, so without wasting much time, let's dive right straight into the tutorial. All right, so welcome back. So we're going to be creating the design now. um, I have cleared the whole space and I'm starting out with a new canvas right now. Okay, so I'm going to be creating everything from scratch. All right, so let's dive in. So I'll be bringing in some of the things I'll be using. Let me bring in the color palettes I'll be using. I'll drop that in the description. Okay, I'll drop that in the description. So I'll first off select the background color. The background color is the gradient, so you just follow the steps. Alright, so you pick this color at the upper part now. Okay, great. So I've got in our background now. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to be importing some other elements to our canvas. Let me bring in this color too. Alright, so I would also bring in this sunflower. Alright, this sunflower, I blurred it using photoroom. Alright, I have a video on that shows you how to blur PNGs using your phone. Okay, so I have a video on my channel. I'll drop the link in the description so you can go and watch how to blur PNGs using the photoroom app. Alright, so I'll just increase the size of this. I'll increase the size. Alright, so we centralize it and then I'll reduce the opacity to let's say 85. 85 is okay. All right, so I'll reduce the opacity to 85. I'll drop all the resources in the I'll drop the link to the resources in the description so you can replicate the same thing. So I'll be importing the image of my friend now. All right, I'll be bringing in his image. So this is the first one, and this, and I'll bring in the second one too. This one. All right, so all right, great. So what we'll be doing now is there are some other things I need to add to this. So I'll bring in a shape again, and then I'll pick another gradient from the palette I imported. So I'll be using this. I'll pick this. All right, so pick that for the darker side, and then pick here for the lighter side. Okay, great. So we'll have to increase this. All right, I'm trying to give the background a kind of feel that makes it interesting. Okay, so I'll then reduce the opacity to 25. Okay, so let's leave the opacity to 25. This on flowers, I would have to leave it at 90. Okay, so this is what we have here now. All right, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is I would import another background here again. Let me go to my downloads and pick that with me. All right, I would import this. All right, so you crop it to square and then you increase the size. All right, increase the size. Go to your erase color here and then pick this blue, pick it and then increase the tolerance to let's say okay, let's leave it at 40. Okay, 46. Okay, then add a color to it. So the color we're going to be using is this orange. So I'll drop the palette to let's be using this orange color. Okay, let's be using this orange color. So and then you centralize it, come to your layers and lock it so it doesn't disturb your work. Then we have to make our images set now so we can start adding other things. Bring this to front, increase this image to let's say 80. All right, so 80 is okay. Then let's increase this also. This one is going to be a different one. We'll increase it to 100. All right, let's increase it to maximum size. Alright, so then I would have to align this. Let's align this properly. Alright, let's align the images. So let me take this. Alright, so just want to ensure the images are balanced. Alright, then I bring this in and take this up a bit to at least 16. Alright, so just balance it there. Just balance it there. Let me bring this here. Okay, so let me bring this here. So I think this is exactly how the image was set. Okay, so I can bring in the flyer, the main design, so we can look into what we are doing and make sure we are getting exactly what we want. Alright, so okay, great. So now next thing we're going to be doing is to add some other things to the background. Okay, so I'll bring in light PNG. Okay, so I'll bring this in, then I'll add a color to it. So the color, I'm going to be using the same orange I used earlier, and then I'll increase the size to, you just have to drag, let's drag it a bit, and then you try to check if it's up to 85. I think this is okay. So you centralize it like this, and then you take it to the back. You just hold here down, and then you take it to the back of the image. Alright, so and then you come to opacity and then reduce the opacity to 75. Okay, so there's a feel I want to give the background. Then the next thing we're going to be doing is I'll bring in another shape, and then I'll come to gradient again. And then I'll click here and then pick the dark color. I'll pick this color. Alright, and then I'll click here and then bring this transparency tool, you bring it down. Alright, so it's blank now, and then I'm going to move this slightly. Alright, I'm going to move it slightly to the middle. Then I'll reduce this. Okay, alright, so I want to be sure that what I'm doing. Okay, so this is exactly what we want. Alright, that's exactly what we are looking for. So we have that here already. I just want to add that fade effect. Then it's the image of the celebrant. So then the next thing I'll be doing is I'll copy this light effect again. I'll copy it and bring it down here. Alright, bring it down there, copy again, bring it somewhere here. Alright, and then I will take it to the back of this. So I'll reduce the opacity again. Okay, it's already at 75. Remember, the colors I used for this one was orange. The colors I also used was orange. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is I have this here already. Then I have this background here. Alright, so I think we are set already. The background is already set. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to import my text, to start adding text to my work. Okay, I want to add this to the background, so I'll crop this and then rotate it. Okay, so I'll then increase the size, go to erase color, click on the black, make sure you select the black color and then increase the tolerance to 70. Okay, so then you take this to back, make sure it's immediately after the sunflower you added to the background. Okay, so this is exactly what I want to achieve. So now I'll reduce the opacity to 75, but let's leave it at 70. Okay, let's leave that at 70. I still want to adjust this. It seems the color is a little bit covering the face. Okay, so we have it done now. I'll start adding my text now. I have a text saved somewhere here. Okay, let me just search carefully. My downloads. I saved a text. I think this should be the text. Okay, so let me bring in our main design so we look at what we are doing. Okay, yes, that's it. Alright, so you come to erase color and then you pick the white color. Alright, to pick the white color. By default, it will pick the white color. Okay, by default, it will pick the white color. So you just increase the tolerance to at least 30 to 35, and then you add your color and make it white. So I'll come to eraser here, and then I would erase that watermark below. I'll then increase my size. Let me turn this off. I would increase the size of this text to, let's say, let's increase it to at least, okay, 104 is okay. So let's leave that, and then we bring it down. Let's turn this on so we get what, look at what we are doing properly. I'll just add that grid so we can check our work. Okay, so I'll then bring this text down, bring it down here. Great. So this is what we have here now. Okay, so I'll then lock this. So that's set now. I'll bring in another element. I saved. Alright, I would add that to the description too. I would erase color, remove the white, and then turn this on. So we're going to be using another gradient to add to this. So before that, I don't want this space on this. Alright, the space around this shape, I don't want it to be there anymore. Okay, so I'll just take a shape, take it outside of my canvas, or you hide it, possibly hide it. Then what we do is you click on this ripped paper effect, and then merge it with the shape you took out of your canvas. Okay, so alright, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, so then we increase the size of this ripped paper effect to, let's increase it to about 42. Let's increase it to 42. Or 43 is okay. Alright, 43 is okay. And then I want it to be behind this. Exactly. This is what we want. This is what we want to achieve. Okay, so I'll just increase this a little bit and then centralize that. So I'll then add color. I'll add color to it. So we'll be using a gradient tool. We'll get all of that from the description. Okay, so where's that color palette? Okay, here we have it. We'll add a gradient to the ripped paper effect. So this is the gradient we'll be using for the ripped paper effect. We'll select this red first, and then you come here to the lighter version and then select the orange at the top. Okay, so we have that here now. So I'll be this option here is for you to be able to switch the grids to whatever point you want it to be. So we'll be using this third one here. Okay, using this third one here. So you click on the check mark, and then we have that there. So I'll then bring in the name. Alright, so then I'll centralize this. The font we'll be using is codec. We'll be using codec font. I'll add everything, all the resource to the description. Codec Pro. Okay, so then I'll make it bold, and then head over to size and increase the size to let's say 30. Okay, so I want them to be in capital letter. So this is what we have here, for them to be in capital letter. So I think we have to reduce this. Let's reduce this. So 42 again. 42 is okay. Alright, exactly. This is what we are looking for. So then I'll bring in the text above, wishing you long life and prosperity. Alright, and then we'll head over to fonts again, and then we select the same font, Codec Pro. And then this time I'll be reducing the size to 80. Alright, and then I'll also increase the spacing to 10. I'll increase the spacing to 10. So now we centralize this, and then we select a color. You pick this dark color from your palette, this one here. Okay, so centralize that, and then you make it bold too. Make it bold. Alright, so make it bold, and then you adjust it and make sure it's properly balanced. Okay, so then the next thing we're going to be doing is we'll add a shape, and then we'll select the gradient we used for the ripped paper effect tool. We select that gradient. Alright, reduce the size. Alright, 15 is okay. Let's go with 15, and then we add a text to it. The date is 4th June, so I'll just type 4, and then head over to my fonts again and select Codec Pro. Make it bold again this time. All right. So now I'll reduce the size and make sure it fits properly into the shape I'll be using. Okay, so I reduce this again to 50. Okay, I think 50 is okay. 50 is great. Let's go 50 since I will still be adding the month. I'll copy this and then type June in caps. I'll turn off the I won't make it bold anymore. Okay, I won't make it bold anymore. I'll turn that off and then reduce the size. Reduce the size. Okay, so I head over to spacing and reduce the spacing also. Reduce the spacing. Reduce the spacing. So this is great. This is great. This is great. This is great. Alright, so I just want this to be balanced and properly centralized. And then the next thing we're going to be doing is head over to shapes again, select circle, and then come to opacity, turn it off, bring it down to 0, come to stroke width here. Alright, add a stroke, make sure the stroke is at 2. Select a color for your stroke color, select a color, select white. Okay, so now we'll reduce the size to that of the circle. Alright, and make it a little bit bigger than the circle. Okay, the original size of the circle is 15, so let's put this at 17. Let's put this at 17, so we can get the exact position. I would have to centralize it and then move it towards that location again. So I'll move it towards that location. So I hope you see what I'm doing. I want to select two elements at once and move them together. So what I did is I come to layers here and then I click this icon. I'm sure you saw the where I click. You click this icon here and then you select the two things you want to move at once, which is this and that stroke circle. All right, that circle outline, and then I'll move it towards the position I want it to be. All right, so this is what I'm looking for. All right, this is great. So we've been able to do this now. Let me move this a little bit downwards. Okay, you can see now, and then I have to add that it was from my end. I have to add that. Let me add .c and then Sammy Concepts, which is my brand name. Great, I'll just put that to all caps, come to fonts again, and select the same product through. Alright, so, and then I'll reverse this. Okay, I'll reverse this and reduce the size. I'll reduce the size so well to at least 10. It's 10, okay? So you just rotate it to 90 degrees, and then we come to spacing, and then try to increase work on the spacing and see how we can balance that. Let's say 30 is okay. Alright, 30 is okay. 30 is okay. Alright, and then we just balance that by the side, and then I'll come to style here and make it bold also. I'll just leave that at the corner and centralize it also. Centralize it too. Alright, I'm sure you can see that properly. So let's bring in the original design upwards so we can get a better view. This text here, I don't know if it's too small or it's not balanced, so that's what we're looking for. And then this .c by the side, I think the spacing isn't enough. Or is it the size? Okay, let's leave it at 11. Okay, so I'll turn this off now, centralize this, and we are good to go. So if you check properly now, okay, we still have to add ribbons to it. We still have to add confetti. So I have some of that on my phone. Confetti, I'll bring in this and then increase the size. So now you can see this confetti is all over the canvas. So I want to erase some part from it, so I'll just erase these ones that are bigger and seems to cover large areas. So I'll clear the ones on his face too, clear that too, then see one, we have one here. Okay, let me get that again. Clear this. Alright, then possibly clear this also. Alright, so this is what we have now. We have added the confetti. So this is exactly how your design should look if you followed the steps. Every steps I just explained in this video. This is how your design should look like. So what we'll do now is I'll also drop the link to that video. You can see this one is brighter than this. Okay, I enhanced the quality and edited it using Snapseed. Okay, using Snapseed. So what you do is, I'll drop the link of that video in the description. I have a video of how to increase the quality of your designs using Snapseed. So it will be in the comments of this video. Follow the steps there, and you'll be able to get the same effect as we have here. Okay, so thank you for watching to the end. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and then like this video so YouTube can get it to reach more persons. Thank you so much for watching and have a lovely day ahead. Thank you.